What up guys, I'm New Designs, bringing you the second part of the tutorial on how to motion track with Boujou. This part is on Cinema 4D and let's get started. So first of all you gotta open the file you made the last part, like on the last video, which was all the points together, and you will get this screen. As you can see right now, I get the scale at 100. Be sure that it is at 10. It needs to be at 10 in order to work, so click OK. Now, if you see, I only have little dots around my screen. So those are the little dots you could see on Boujou when you were motion tracking. So first, to start off, you want to make a new material. This material is going to be the background for us. So just untick the specular, and on the texture, you want to go to where you made the motion track and click on the first image. Just open it, and you will see there's the image of the background, but we're not done yet. So if you go to click on the image, you now want to go to animation and click on calculate. What it does is it basically knows that there are 2000 frames, and it's gonna put each frame into each part of the video. Then the next step is to add a background. Many people use skies or floors, but I think background works the best. So you have your material, drag it to the background. Now you can see you have the scene. So you have your cinematic, and as you go forward, the points are gonna stay in the same spot. So this is what you wanted. So now the next part of this tutorial, you're gonna go to Cinema 4D Text, compositing, and click compositing background. Okay, this is very important. So to start off, many people might want to make some more complex stuff, but motion tracking is mostly used for text. So let's make a MoGraph, MoText. It's quite big. I'll just reduce it a little bit, and I'll make this a lot smaller. So yep, okay, let's put the text there. And if I move this, you will see the text stays in the same place. So that's the motion track itself. But if I render this right now, as you can see, it doesn't look realistic. It just looks like it's overlapping the video. Now I'm gonna teach you how to fix this. I'm gonna put some random text. Yeah, just for the giggles. Because it's short and I don't know, I like it. Okay, I'm gonna add a nice font. Hope it doesn't. Okay, there we go. Nice font, nice font. I'm just gonna go with what's it called? Oh god, my mind is not working right now. Sorry guys. Just wait a second. I wanna find a font that is mostly the same size, all letters, so there's no letters that go down and might mess up the scene. Because if you get let's say a Y, and the Y is straight down, your text is gonna be up floating in the air instead of laying on the ground. So trying to find a nice font that doesn't make that. So yeah, okay, mullet. I don't really like it, but whatever. So here you have your text, and as you saw before, if you render it, it doesn't look good. So the way to make it look sexier, if you can call it, is to add shadows. So for this to happen, you first of all want to make a plane. Okay, you can make a plane like this. Okay, pull it up. I want to stretch it a little bit. It doesn't have to be that big, just so it covers up your text like that. I think that's pretty good. And if you render this, you will see the the plane it's overlapping the video and it doesn't look good. So what you want to do again is drag the material on it, but change the perspective to do flat. So now we render it. It looks dark because there's no light compared to the actual video, but it's the same as the videos. To show you this, I'm gonna enlarge. Sorry, I'm gonna enlarge the plane itself so it covers up the other parts of the video. And wait, it's not working. Oh, it's not flat. I'm sorry, it's frontal. So now you see it is perfect. Now it is showing the video itself. So yeah, again, perspective to frontal. I'll make it small again. So mess around with this until try to make it not cover a lot of the space, because it's gonna be really hard to make it the same color as the actual video. Of course, you can touch this on many programs, but let's get started. So to start off, I would add a light, like this, and maybe drag a little bit to the front, and you have your light right now. Again, if you render this, it's gonna look a little bit nicer, but not that good. So to add the shadows, you want to go to Shadow right here, and click it to Shadow Maps Soft. Okay, something is loading. I'm sorry. Okay, now the render is gonna be a little bit longer, but it's gonna show some nice shadows between the text. But this won't be noticeable until you add the effect ambient occlusion, and if you want, double illumination. I think those are the best render effects you can add to something, so I'll just leave them. And this is gonna make your render a little bit slower, but a lot better. As you can see right now, that looks way better than it did before. Now there's some shadows between the text, and it looks way nice. So, and this is without a material. So I'm just gonna copy this slide, I'm gonna paste it, and I'm gonna pull another one over here. And depending on the video you have, you might be able to see where the actual light on the video is coming from, and you want to try to imitate that, like put the light on C4D where the light on the video would be coming from, so it looks better and it works fine. And another way to work on this, it's instead of putting a light, you can also add a plane. That's way too big. You can also add a plane like this and make a new material, antique specular, antique color, and put on luminance, and this will act as a light. Of course, you can't add shadows on this one, that's the only downfall, but it will show shadows on the text itself, but it won't have the tag. So if you add a plane, you want to go to C4D tags, composite it and see my camera, and just render it out, and let's see how it looks. See, it also adds some nice shadows. So you want to play around with these lights and stuff until most of the plane itself it's covered, like it mixes with the scene, so there's no hard edges like on this left side. I'm sure you can work on them. Maybe move this a little to the back. So yeah, this is the basic this everything you need to know. So if you move around right here, if I render it, it stays in the same place and it's good. Why I told you not to make the plane too big is because sometimes it overlaps stuff, like this table right here, and it might not look good because the color difference. You see right here, there is some edges. So what I'll do is I go to the farthest. I really want to have it until here, so I'll just make this shorter and try to put it further. So now you see, and if I go back over here, it doesn't overlap, so that's good. So okay, everything is done right now. You can add all your materials, all the stuff you want. Now this is up to you. Add your materials, add everything you want. But the second part of this tutorial, like itself in this one, is the render, because the render might be a little tricky. So now that you have everything you want, the text, you can also add a cube if you want. I don't know, whatever you want. I found that this is quite hard to do with the. I couldn't get to work with the objects that I opened. Like if I opened a logo or another image on C4D and pull it over here and copy paste it, it did a motion track. I don't know why. I'm sorry, I can't help you in that. I really worked hard trying to find the reason, but I couldn't find it. So I just stay with the text, or you can create it again in here, with the cubes and stuff. So you see the cube looks nice. I like how it's stuck in there. Okay, whatever. Now you have your text, you like it, it's perfect. So you go to your render settings. You already have added this both effects. You want to go to save. You want to save it as a QuickTime movie. Maybe many people would use AAE, but the problem with the AAE, it's too heavy. The file will be would weight about, I don't know, a gigabyte. You don't want that, so QuickTime Movie, it's pretty good. Don't tick alpha channel, it might mess up some parts of the video, so don't tick it. Go to output, make sure it's 1280 by 720. I prefer to have this at 300, better quality. And this is very important, frame range, all frames, don't mess up on this. Okay, frame rate, it's okay, you can put it at 59.94 if you want. It doesn't matter, it will put you back to 60. So that's all good. Now I would recommend putting the output before saving. So I'll put it here. It's gonna be motion track tutorial, and you save it and start rendering. So we'll start rendering each frame, and once it's done rendering the Cinema 4D part, which is the text and the plane, it will just start. It will just you could call it paste to the background. So you see, it's done. And again, you wanna work on these edges by moving the lights all over. And if I do it, it's gonna take ages. It's really hard and long work progress, but at the end, you will really like it. And on my channel, I have a video of this same cinematic with the meta ball in it moving around and doing weird movements. And you can actually see that the plane is covered. You can't actually watch it on the video, and it's pretty nice. So I'll try to put the link on the description, because this video is going on Mystery Gamers TV channel, on the designers one. So I'll see how the template works. I don't know if I can put it, maybe I can't, but I try. And if not, I'll try to link you so you can see how it looks and how you can change it up, adding another effects, adding some other images. As I told you, you can add a cube, you can add many stuff. And so this is a really nice thing to add to your edits. You can also do this in real life stuff. You can, record your room or something you like and motion track it, the same process, exactly the same, and just add a plane and add some lights and the text, and you will be fine. Now remember, it's 2000, and in my case it's 2030 frames, so it's gonna take quite long depending on how many objects you put, depending on your lights and all that stuff. But it usually doesn't take that long. If you can see, 23 seconds per frame, it's not that long, and you can cut it off at some part on the video, because you can see right now at this part it doesn't matter, it's overlapping the stairs, so it's not good. I'll just stop it over here. Right here, I'll just stop it. So yeah, this is the end of the tutorial. I hope it really helped you and you could understand me, because some people have problems understanding me, like my accent. So because I'm from Peru, if you guys didn't know. So again, I hope you enjoyed this. It really helped you out. I put a lot of effort in this, and if you could please leave a like and a comment, maybe favorite this so you can have a quick access to this tutorial when you have any questions. And go drop by my channel. I have a lot of other stuff. I do edits, I do GFX, I do intros, I do also another tutorials, and I'm sure you will enjoy my stuff. So thanks a lot for watching this video, and this has been Neo Designs, and I'm out.